It's the end. NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Here we go. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. It's the Sacramento Kings and the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Leonard. It's stolen by Fultz. James in the post. And it's Turner finishing it off.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Here's LeBron. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Roby. Good, and the assist goes to James. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
to Fultz. James in the post. No good on that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. I'd send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Roby. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Just 4 to shoot. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. Maybe a little extra on that one.
Screen by Jones. Right side, Leonard. Anthony in the corner. Will it go? And Jones has it in the corner. Over Fultz. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Chicago timeout call. Make the noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Paul. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
Here's LeBron. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Leonard on the wing. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Anthony right side. 6 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Shot from 12. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Sacramento. They're on a 10-2 run here. Now LeBron. The rebound by Steven Adams. It's an 8-point differential. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs. for just the third time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Pass to Fultz. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Now here's Jones. Kick out to Adams. Ball outside. Back to Adams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the Kings with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Okeke. Sacramento moving it around. Reed gets the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Adams in the high post. Kicks it out to Jones. Off target from three-point range. Kings leading now by 10. Here's Okeke. Pass to Reed. And a wide open look for Lamb. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
Outside, Lamb. It's Thomas on the wing. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. Headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball.
14. Please give a big round of applause.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Over in the corner, Dort. Jones in the post. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. From downtown, buries it from three-point range.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Over in the corner, Fultz. Outside Turner. Pass to LeBron. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Kings.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Adams. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Well, when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
Takes a step back. A drive by Paul, and it's Anthony at the elbow. It's Dort on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Goes back up. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
There's that poise we talk about with Paul. Not rushing anything with the clock up against him.
Pass to LeBron. Finished off by LeBron.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Paul's shot is off. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Fultz has got the lead up to 10 now for Sacramento. Bounce pass from Paul. Here's Anthony. And the layup's good off the glass. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. You feel like that has always been the case?
Even with guys that were playing all 82 games, but you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7. Like they never take a break, and I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season. Should we lessen them?
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
Bulls have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Pass to Reed. Here's Bay. Covered by Anthony. Shoots from 12. And Paul pulls it down.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Pass to man. Again, the miss by the Kings. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Jones. Okeke grabs the miss. .54 seconds left now here in the second. Now Reed. Here's Mann. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Okeke. Again, the miss by the Kings. Here's Dort. His three-pointers off the mark. Sacramento leading by 5. Down low. Here's Reed. Pass to Mann. And here's Bay. From outside the arc. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Jones in the post. He's off on that one. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Kings on top. They lead by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Kings leading. And here's Fultz. And here's LeBron outside. It's hauled in by Adams. Here's Chicago. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
And there's only ever going to be one result when Kawhi's driving to the bucket. And it's going to be loud, and it's going to be painful.
Here's Roby. They shoot again. And 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Inside. Here's LeBron. Doesn't go for him. And it's Chicago the other way.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Back to Dort. Paul outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lee Baz was put in just the right spot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest. Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Leonard. And the rejection by James.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Paul with the ball. Here's Dort. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Bane looking around. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Timeout called, the Bulls. Now here's Fultz. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get something going. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Putting on the hard hat there. Give Turner credit for staying locked in on capitalizing no matter what.
Pass to Leonard. Jones, no one around him. And again, Chicago, no good. And Reed has it in the corner. Now Bain, defended by Dort. Nice move. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. It's stolen by Dort. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Substitution for the Bulls. JaVale McGee.
And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And that one, good. Fultz has got 8 points.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
They get the rebound. Outside, Dort. Jones for 3. Reed with the rebound.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Fultz really sees the floor well, and an efficient guard who shares the ball.
Dort. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Big round of applause for your Chicago Bulls.
1:52 left in the third quarter. Outside Thomas. Now Bay. No points in the game yet for him. Right side Thomas. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Here's Alexander Walker.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
There's Bay. McGee with the block. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Dort left side. Pass to McGee. Clock is at 3. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's now only a 1-point Kings lead.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Now here's Bay. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on JaVale McGee. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Bay. The Bulls making a switch here. Bay hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Alexander Walker. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Shamet. Can't tie it up as that one misses. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Kings lead by 3. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Bulls trail by 3. Leonard inside. It's Jones on the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Chicago ball.
Ball left side. 6 on the shot clock.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
James has a 2-pointer. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Adams trying to free himself up. And Leonard gets it to go.
And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team, while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game, but as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. James right side. Pass to Roby. Over in the corner, Fultz. Here's Roby. Fires from the wing. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And Jones over to help. Pass to Roby. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
And here is Paul. Leonard with the ball. James covering. Outside, Jones. Back to Leonard. Good D by LeBron. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Here's Turner. Pass to Fultz. Turner with the screen. On the wing, Turner. This one for three. That shot, no good. And here's Leonard. Guarded by Bane. James outside. Over Jones. And he overshot that one, missing. Chicago leading. It's Dort on the wing. Outside Leonard. It counts. And the foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Pass to Bay. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Outside Leonard. Driving to the basket. Tries again. Here's Adams. Dort wide open. And another miss by Chicago. The Kings trailing. LeBron with it. Dort covering. That gives them the lead.
How many times have we seen LeBron hit a huge bucket in his career? I don't know. I've lost count, but that was beautiful to watch.
Pass to Leonard. And it's sent back by Turner. James with it. With the drive. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
With the step back. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Kings making a change here. Here's Paul. To the paint. Here's Adams. They need this. Here's Leonard. Adams in the high post. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Now here's James. Outside, Bane. Laces one from 3.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Ball outside. At the elbow, Jones. Got a piece of it. Turner with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Bane. Here's the three. Another three for Sacramento.
3 points.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly. When the going gets tough, you got CP on the side. He steps up. What a winner.
And Adams sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Payne for three. And so it's Sacramento who scrape by with the win.